Aloha Aina, and welcome to Voices of Truth One-on-One with Hawaii's Future, brought to you by the Kiwani Foundation. I'm Ahu Keikahu Cardwell, and here we are today out on the west side of Oahu. At Waianae, we have a very special guest on the show, so come on over here with me and let's meet her. Twinkle, aloha. Nice to meet you. Twinkle Borge, did I say your name right?
Yes.
And Twinkle, tell us where we are today.
Right now you guys are in the beginning entrance of Pu'onua Waianae.
And tell us what that is.
That is the Refugee of the People. Yeah.
Most people would call it a homeless or houseless encampment.
Encampment,
Okay.
yes.
Yeah.
For me, this is my home. I've
This is
been
your-
here going on right now 14 years.
How many people live here?
Right now, 180.
180. So there's how many homes in here? Twinkle?
Homes right now, I want to say less than 121.
Okay. And how long has this been here?
This has been here, I'm rising up, I want to say about 7-8 years now.
7-8 years. Okay. And I think the big question is why? Why is it here?
For me, when I came here in October, in fact, there was only 7 of us. It was like away from everything, away from society, and it was out of sight, out of mind.
Mm-hmm.
You know, a lot of them, when they do sweeps, the people really don't know where they're going. You know, so throughout the years as they was doing the sweeps, the people started coming, and eventually it became a village.
Okay. So when you say sweeps, what you mean is the police and the local government do sweeps in Honolulu on
Yes.
other parts of the island because they
Yes.
want to move the houseless people out of sight.
That would be, yes, I believe that. And for me, right now, it's like we're being threatened of being here. We heard that other entities is trying to take over on top of the property. We was told that all we needed to do was fill out the papers to get the lease on the land.
Mm-hmm.
And that's what we are about to do. This is our donation tent. Our donation tent is made up 20 by 30. Let me say.
Yeah.
So the people here has, they can come 4 times in a month, take up to 10 sets a piece. The kids, there is no limits on the kids. The kids, they can take whatever they need. We do also help the outside community. We do pass out bags of foods. We've been helping other houseless encampments. We do have pastors that come bring the other people to us for them to go shopping to get what they need.
Who donates the stuff in here?
Everybody.
Really?
Yes.
Wow.
Yes, so I have a lot of friends that do donate, but also from the community itself in Waianae.
Yeah.
They come out and donate also.
Wow.
So our donation comes anywhere from this part of the island. Sometimes I gotta travel to Kaneohe to go pick up donations and bring home.
Really?
Yeah.
All right. So Twinkle, the name Pu'uhonua means safe place.
Yes.
Yes. So this is a place of refuge
Yes.
for the people that encountered the sweeps at one
Yes.
time or another on parts of Oahu.
Yes.
Wow. And so, like you said, right now you're kind of under threat here even.
Here, yes.
Twinkle, everybody who lives here is responsible for their own selves and their own lives and their own food and stuff like that, yes? Other than the
We do
donation
have
center?
food banks here. We do have a donation center. We do have a lot of agencies and organizations do come out to help with the food wise and whatnot. We do have a lot of people that come out and feed. Everybody here will help everybody.
Really?
You know, and yes, and also for even I can tell you what, if you hungry and your neighbor is cooking, they'll feed you.
Mm-hmm.
That's how it should be.
Yes.
You know,
Yes.
it's not one for all. You know,
Yeah.
everybody do help each other here. Yeah.
Wow. What are some of the biggest problems you encounter here?
A lot of the outside coming in, stealing. Yeah, a lot of times when there is robbery or something that happens, we quick to get blamed. And then when they do find the items that they're looking for, it's usually not even from here. It's usually from outside in the home area.
Mm-hmm.
So a lot of time we get blamed for that kind of things.
Do you have social services available here?
Yes, we do. We do have Waianae Coast Comprehensive that do come in for do outreach work. We do have nurses that come every Fridays.
Mm-hmm.
At the same time they come, they feed the community also when they come. We do have one doctor that comes out with the comprehensive. So if anybody needs to be seen right there and then, he does it or she does it, and they can prescribe the prescriptions from there. If some of the families here wants to go into shelter, want to get into their own place, that I will also help too. I start helping them get to the next level that they need to get to, or help them in whatever areas that they need help in. You know, that's what we here for. Yeah.
Typically, how long on average do people stay here?
The most I had was 2 years.
Really?
Yes. Working with them from them bottom and up is helping them identify what is wrong with them, helping them get into treatment. From treatment, helping them build a resume. I have someone else come out who also does the resume with them and who also does job success already, which is Tara Nash. She'll go and do their clothing for them and help them along the way until we can land that job that they need. Once they land that job, we do have a budget class that we hold with them so they can learn to save their money, you know, and we can help get them into their own place.
This really is an up and out place.
Yes.
This is not permanent.
No. Maybe for me, but others, you know, I want to help them to get to where they need to get to.
Yes.
So a lot of my families, I did get into homes. One of our family that was staying here for quite some time, who came from Keaus, finally got into her own home. You know, for her, I had to talk to her because the opportunity was there. Your kids want this home. And I told her, don't be scared to take that step. You gotta take that, you gotta step out in faith and know it's gonna be okay. There's another sister that was staying here with us for the summer, who is now a teacher at Waianae High School, also helps get them furnitures. She also helps us with our kids here. You know, so a lot of the kids that go to school here, they can stay with her also, and she takes them to school.
So it sounds like you've built a lot of resources here for people. Yes, Twinkle?
Yes.
Wow.
Yes.
That's amazing. Where did you learn how to do that?
Nobody taught me. That's just come naturally. I'm one to talk to anybody, you know, and to get answers that I need. Well, I got to get out there too and introduce myself and whatnot, and I have. You know, even for people with getting jobs, I go out there on a limb. I talk to the owners. I talk to the boss. Even like if somebody steals from one of the stores here and I find out they came from this village, I'll take you back to the store and you'll clean that whole parking lot. You know, you can easily ask them and tell them that you're hungry. They'll feed you. That's the one thing I love about being on the west side. Because you can go to the businesses and let them know you're hungry. They'll give you something to eat. So you know, it's also for me changing their mind settings on how they used to do things, on how they can start doing new things. This is our mala that we had built. This is what they call our opaios. There is only one active here. The other two could be active, but we would have to send the guys in to clean.
But this is your farming area, yes?
Yes. So we do have our live hens there that lay eggs for us.
Look at that. There they are in the cage
Yes.
over there.
We did have a taro patch here. Our taro patch is now located on the outside part on a berm. We do have our aloe plants, which they use for healing, sunscreen, drinking, you know. But we are building our taro patch tomorrow here and out on the outside.
Wow.
Yes.
How many different types of edible plants do you grow here?
We have cassava, which is tapioca. We had potato leaves here, but we also have on the outside berm. Taro, the puaolena. There is basil, banana, and our noni.
So a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
Twinkle, what do you think is the root cause of somebody becoming houseless?
I think for them losing their job, which is one to keep their place. Usually when they are about to lose their job and they're losing their home, I just encountered with two families. One has 7 and another one has 5.
Children?
Yes.
Wow.
And I don't know what went happen with their rent and whatnot. Sent them to comprehensive to see if comprehensive could get them into the civic center.
Comprehensive services.
Yes,
social
the
services.
outreach.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How do people find out about you out here, Twinkle?
Before it was Dillinois and HPD that used to send them here to us. And I used to be amazed, like, who sent you? You know, so I will come out and help. See whatever we need to do for them, also for call the state. or have them send their agencies out here to help, you know, because they are the ones that getting the money,
Yes.
you know.
Yes.
So why aren't they out here helping the people? I mean, I understand when I read about they doing sweeps 2, 3 o'clock in the morning. That's like being bullies,
Yeah.
you know, when they should do them during normal, regular operating hours. And in 3/4 of the time, they leave the people there, you know, so without no place to go and nothing to do. I want to be that provider that you can come to us even as an emergency intake, to come to us and let us know how much people that we are going to deal with.
So when they pick people up in a sweep, they initially take them to jail?
They usually give them a ticket.
Uh-huh.
I just found out in one area out in Eva, Habush area, one person has almost about 30 tickets.
30
You know,
tickets,
so
one person.
Usually you would think getting the first ticket would open your minds, open your eyes up. Oh no, I better do better in hiding, in looking for some place for sleep. When you accumulate 30, you know already they don't care.
Do the people that live here have hope, or are they like crushed of hope?
In the beginning, to me, it's crushed. Yeah, it's my area to where I need to work with them. I need to help them to get onto the next level.
Yes.
Some of these guys on the reels was homeless to begin with. When I first went houseless, I had a family who's been houseless for almost 21 years. So it was normal, I guess, for them. Yeah, I grew up in town. When I came out here, this is when I noticed this. Yeah, when I became homeless because of my depression, it became more real to me.
How long does it take to rehabilitate somebody?
It's all up to them.
Really?
It's actually up to them if they're willing to go the extra mile.
That's what you tell them when
Yes.
they come in here.
Yes, because I cannot force them to get clean and sober. I cannot force them to do anything. You know, it's all up to them.
Why do you think it is that the people and the agencies and organizations with money and the government
Right,
really don't care?
right.
Why is that?
You know, that's one good question. I was invited to the Capitol one time to listen in on about they having a solution for being homeless. To me, for one, I think the government is the reason why a lot of them went homeless. You know, the jobs really, it's somebody, you gotta know someone to get in. You know, it's not what you know, it's who you know. Rent going up. Government can do more for us. I believe they can. There's a lot of vacant homes out there that they can open up and refurbish and turn it into a pu'ahonua and help them get onto the next level. They're thinking about building more instead of using what you do have already. Just refurbishing it. This is a lot of our plantings also that we do at Kaina, that our people do take care of, and our lo'i patch. Tomorrow we have Kamehameha School coming in, about 40 strong.
40 students?
Yes.
And what are they going to do?
We're going to plant one more patch of lo'i.
Wow.
So one more patch out here, one more patch in Amala. They're also bringing in the dirt, everything for us. And then they're going to make a drip system for us. All we got to do is bring in the water.
How often do you have outsiders like students from Kamehameha schools come in and help you guys out?
Oh, a lot.
Really?
A lot, yes, a lot.
Wow.
We do have a lot of them that do come in. Even from Waianae High School, we have a lot that comes in for do their senior, I forget what you was, community service. So we do have kids from Waianae High School that comes in, feed the people, bring donations, sit down, talk story with them. I do have a couple of students from Waianae High School also that comes here and do reading with our younger ones that has a hard time in school. So.
Wow.
Yeah.
And so for people that come in from the outside, when it's their first time coming in, what's their reaction?
Usually they're stunned of what is going on, what it's like in our village, even to talk with our people from in the village. Yeah.
So they had no idea, no clue, no concept of what was going on here.
Yeah, no they don't.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. How do they leave?
Usually they tell me they're coming back. And
Really?
They usually do return back. Yeah.
Wow.
So even like now we're coming up to Christmas for the holidays. I'll do an event here, a Christmas event. If you're not doing anything, come on down. You can email me and I'll send you all the information. Last year we fed about 1,200.
Wait a minute, 1,200 people?
1,200 people.
And so that's way more than you have living in here.
Yes, yes.
Okay, so the people that came in here to be fed, the
Yeah.
extra, were they also houseless?
Yes.
Okay.
So I actually have buses that donate their time to go out and pick up these people from the other encampments and bring them into us. I promised them one night of them just relaxing, having fun. Also during that time, I'll rent a bus, a couple of buses, take the Houseless encampment, go to Honolulu Hale and just spend the evening there, which I provide lunch, not lunch, but dinner and a dessert for them. Yeah.
Wow. Twinkle, how many houseless encampments are there on Oahu, this island?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I want to say over 15.
Over 15?
Over 15 houseless encampments, but I want to say that we are the biggest so far. Yeah.
Wow. So that's a lot of people. How many people in total do you think that those 15 encampments represent or take care of?
The one in town, no, because they get shifted a lot. Maybe here in Wahiwa is the only ones that I know, besides Haubush, is the only one I know that actually keep their area the way they should be kept.
So it's thousands of people then?
Yes, yes.
Wow.
I mean, even like we had a meeting here with Kauai County with their mayor, and he was telling me about the houseless community in his area. And I was asking him, how many people is houseless? He was like 300. I said, so what are you doing for them? You know, you should be giving them a hand up. I'm not looking for a handout, but I am looking for a hand up. You should be actually helping your people, you know? Here, it's crazy. You have a mix. It's not only locals, you have a mix. Here I have locals, I have Puerto Ricans, I have Micronesians. Micronesians, they're beautiful people. They help in any way they can. We do have blacks here, whites, you know, and I don't discriminate their colors or anything. To me, we're all the same. It's how I can help you. Yeah.
So when somebody comes here and you place them in a home here, the home has already been constructed, or they have to bring their own materials?
Usually they bring their own tents and whatnot. If they don't have one, they usually let me know. I'll go out and I'll look for one. If not, I'll go ahead and buy one. Or I'll go ahead and look for a sponsor for you to buy you one. The spot is usually cleaned out. When the people leave, we do break down everything, save it for the next person to come in. We help in that way.
Twinkle, you became houseless yourself before you became in charge of this place and running this place.
Yes.
You came through the front entrance of this place like everybody else.
Right.
So how was it that you ended up running this place and doing the fantastic job you do?
There was a meeting that they was having at the Waianae High School, and it was a closed meeting, and it was about to do a sweep on us. One of the teachers from the school had let me know what was going on, and I ended up showing up. I didn't only show up with who came to support it, but I came with 150 other people who came to support us.
Really?
Yeah, so we did make a big statement in that area going there. I always had the leadership role, but at this meeting, while Uncle Isla was there and Dylanor, and Uncle Isla turned around and looked at me and he said, you have 60 days to clean this place up or I'll sweep you right out. And I said, you got it, you got it. You know, I said, I'll make a mandatory meeting, and then the high school said, can you do a mandatory meeting? I said, best believe it. So I sent the people that did come with me, I sent them throughout the whole encampment. I said, you tell them I want a mandatory meeting with them tomorrow in the park at 9 o'clock, or they can find their way out of here. And the next morning I came out, there was almost 300 strong out in the park, including the high school. And he was like, whoa, Twinks. Oshita, which is the vice principal for Waianae High School, he was like, you got them all out. I said, yes, I mean business when I talk. You know, I said, this is real where we live. You don't take this as one game. This is where you come home every day to. So you got to be outside for our meeting. Our meetings we have every month. Every first Wednesdays of each month, I hold a meeting here. So all of us get on top of it, you know, so they know what is going on. I have a meetings first with my leaders have the meeting with their sections. That's their job.
When you first came in here as houseless yourself, there was somebody already doing your job here, yes?
No.
Really?
No.
There was no leader?
No leader.
This place was leaderless.
Yes.
They were waiting for you.
Yes, yes.
Sounds to me, Twinkle, like this is your passion and your mission for life, yeah?
Yes.
Wow.
I've always been this way.
Wow.
Even when I was growing up, going to school, everything, my parents would tell you, Twinkle always brought someone home. You know, and my mom would be the one like, Twinkle, you told me they're only going to stay all night. It's been 6 months. And I'd be like, I know, but yeah.
So what do you think the secret to your success is?
You got to have the heart.
The heart.
You got to have the heart.
Wow.
You can do everything by the books, but you got to have the heart.
Wow.
People got to see it. They got to feel it. I understand about the books. I understand about the education, but you got to have that relationship. Mm-hmm. It's like even with God, you can have that religion, but you got to have that relationship with Him. You know?
Yeah. Today, throughout Hawaii, the houseless problem, is it growing? Is it getting less? Is it staying
To me,
the
I
same?
see it growing.
You see it growing?
Yes, I do. Sad to say. Before you could stay at the shelter for 2 years, 3 years. It takes one person about almost 3 years to get them on their feet and ready again. It does not take 90 days. 90 days, you're setting them up to go back out and use even harder.
Do you think that the skyrocketing prices of real estate and foreigners coming in here and buying vacation homes and for
and then
speculation?
renting them out, how are
Yes.
you going to do that? That's unreal.
Yeah.
You know?
So
Even for them building the that place right across the street of the high school, which is supposed to be for the houseless people, but what is affordable?
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. Yeah.
We've been helping families get into shelters. They still got to pay 30% of the rent. That's fine. You know, they can pay 30% of that rent, but what if they don't make the full-time hours?
So that's actually creating more houseless.
Yes.
Wow.
Yes.
Twinkle, what do you hope this place here looks like in 5, 10, 15, 20 years?
I hope it comes from tent to homes. I hope we can become that that service providers, not only for us, but for the whole entire area.
Mm-hmm.
You know, for the people to come to, even when they're doing sweeps and whatnot. Yes.
Do you hold out hope of actually getting an offer of a better place to move everybody?
I would love to be here, you know, but
Right.
if we have to move, I hope they find us the land that we do need to provide for the others.
Wow. So your preference is to stay right here,
Yes.
but just to replace the tents with actual houses.
Yeah. I do have homes that has been donated to me, just waiting on getting the land. I am looking at also the igloo homes. Working with the pastor them from Maui through Gene Ward them, because that could also be a possibility for us. I am also taking our village on a field trip to Kahumana on the first Saturday of October to show them what their village look like, to where you live is where you plant, and what you plant they will buy.
So everybody here is going over to see that?
Yes.
Wow.
Yes.
Wow. That's
I
amazing.
want them to see the bigger picture. I can share with you all I want. I want you to see the picture.
You got to see it for
You
yourself.
gotta see it for yourself. In my house, I have 16 that live with me. On top of the 16, I take care of 27 kids also, feeding them every night. That's my job, is making sure they go to school, they have something to eat, something clean to wear. Yes, that's my job.
What are some of the people who leave here? You know, they've come through, they've gone through your intake, they've lived here a while, they've gotten better, they've gotten a job, and now it's time to say goodbye. What do they say to you when they say goodbye?
We cry.
Yeah?
But they always come back, like on their first checks. They come back, come on, Twinkle, I want to take you out to lunch. Come on, Twinkle, I want to go do this for you. Twinkle, can you give me a propane tank? I want to fill it up for you. And they go ahead and do it. I let them, go ahead. You know, and they always tell me, thank you for everything you do for us. So, yes.
Wow.
There is a lot of success stories out there that came out from here.
Wow. How does that make you feel?
Proud, you know, knowing that I was able to help them to get into whatever they needed to get to in their life, you know, to help them get to the next level. That's a blessing itself. I'm always here, sitting down, waiting. You know, I'm here willing to help, and that's just how it is. Yeah. I don't only help here. There is an orphanage that I do help out in Africa. You can see it on top of YouTube. So usually Matson, they usually let me know that there's this container that we're trying to fill to send. I'll go ahead and I'll fill the whole thing up.
So wait a minute. You mean to tell me that you, from here, ship items
Yes.
to an orphanage in Africa?
Yes.
Wow.
Yes.
That is amazing.
Yes.
That is amazing. Somebody who is already houseless,
Right.
and they're in need of help,
Right.
and they are living maybe in Europe or South America or Japan, but they're houseless already, and they're watching you and me right now. What advice would you give them? What words do you have for them?
For me, it would be, first of all, seek peace in God. Yeah. If I can help you, even if you're miles away, email me. A lot of them do email me. A lot of them I do respond through my email, and I help in any way I can. I'll figure out how I can get these items to you.
So do you get contacted by people on different parts of the world?
All the time.
Really?
Yes.
Really?
Yeah.
So you're running a worldwide organization?
Yes.
Right from
Yes.
here?
Right.
Wow. Twinkle, do you ever think the day will come when houselessness is no more?
Oh, that would be beautiful. I hope I'm alive to see that happen. Yeah, until then, I'm going to wait for that happen. That would be the most awesome thing. You know, to see all these guys, everyone, to be in a home. I would love to see that.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. What a beautiful message. That's where we got to leave it. Twinkle, thank you so much for being on Voices
you're
of Truth.
welcome. You're
Please don't
welcome.
stop. Please keep what you're doing.
I will.
Please keep helping people to get up
Yes.
and out.
You know that.
And to our viewers, mahalo to you for joining Twinkle and me here on Voices of Truth. Remember, you can watch us on the web 24/7 on voicesoftruthtv.com, and you can like Voices of Truth One-on-One with Hawaii's Future on Facebook. I'm Ehu Kahu Cardwell for the Kiwani Foundation, along with Twinkle. And until next time, ahui ho.
Ahui ho.
Mahalo for watching Voices of Truth One-on-One with Hawaii's Future. Watch us on the web 24/7 at voicesoftruthtv.com. You'll find all our shows, including this one, in case you want to see it again or share it with family and friends. Also view our weekly video commentaries at freehawaiitv.com. And check out our blog, published daily, at freehawaii.info. It's all part of the Free Hawaii Broadcasting Network.